And good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Sundays Are for Trucking, episode 252 here on Amazing ATS, where a real trucker meets the virtual roads. The truck that we are looking at on the screen currently is the Freightliner Coronado from John Ruda, also known as the 122 SD. Underneath the hood of the truck today, we are going to be running a Cummins X15 straight pipe with sounds from Slav Jerry. The trailer behind us is a covered wagon, which you are able to get for free on the ATS Mod Update group. And you do not even need to be a member to view all of the trailers that they do have on that website. There are tons of different ones. And right now we are sitting here just outside of Ely, Nevada. We're at a construction site and we've got concrete barriers, 34,000 pounds worth. That is going to be going down to Laredo in Texas. We've got 1,678 miles to go, full realistic simulation, of course. So without any further waiting, we're going to go ahead and climb into the truck, get her fired up, and let's do some trucking. You know what would also be helpful is if I actually set my mirrors up when I built this truck this morning. Let's go ahead and do that. Because without that, I am not going to be seeing diddly squat. And I knew I forgot to do something this morning. I think my hood mirrors are going to be all right with where they are. Yep, I just need to do the sides. All right, I am happy with that. All right, Randy, Bobsta, Scat. Let's see who else is in here. Breton and Paul. How's it going today, guys? And did I say your name, Bobsta? I'm not sure if I did. Two Bobs in here. It makes it a little confusing. Yeah, the R5 is a very nice wheel. So smooth. Hey, Jim, how's it going today? Yeah, Mr. Blame Waystation is here early in the stream today. Hey, Omar, great to see you. All right, let's make sure. Bob and Bobsta. There, I got you both. Welcome to the stream. Now, we are also running Zmod's physics mod. I did do some tweaking on this on Friday. I did that on the FLD, but we're running the Coronado today, so it should be roughly the same.
In 650 feet, turn left.
I put a link in the Discord for you to post, Randy. Hey, Dayan, great to see you. And so with the ATS mod update group, Randy is going to be posting a link here shortly. You do not need to be a member to view that group at all. If you did want to join it, you definitely can. But if you go into the featured section, there are literally quite a few trailers in there that you can download for free. So this right now that we're running today, there's 3 different versions of this in the mod. We've got the covered wagon, you've got a plain flatbed, and then there is also a Conestoga. Yeah, that no fog mod that I did is quite brilliant. Yeah, I click on the link though.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Alright, and what if you search the group itself? ATS mods, mod updates Facebook. Just do a quick Google search and see if you can find it. Concrete barriers we have in the wagon. And right now, this dashboard is extremely hard to see. There is a black version, but the truck normally has white, so that's what we're running. Huh, I wonder if you got banned from the group. Even though you may not have been in it, I have no idea. Well, actually, I'm going to actually see here. Can I actually get to Google here? There should be a web browser version. Oh, apparently not. Because I was going to see if I could actually get to it here on the stream. And one moment here, guys, my brother is calling. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, so I'm in my profile here, but this is the group, the ATS mod update. I went into featured. And then whoops, we don't need to zoom there, Coda. And here is the trailer that I am running. And the 3 different versions, flatbed, side kit, and covered wagon. So I am not sure what's going on with you, Randy, with this site. And when I did that, I did not realize my shifter went out of gear either. Oops.
650 feet, turn right.
Yeah, and we're going through the little town today. Normally I will go around Pioche here, but we're going through the little. Yeah, when I'm done with the stream, I'll give you the direct link to the Mega.
In 650 feet, turn right.
And the reason why I normally go around is because that way I don't need to stop here and wait for the AI traffic. So one thing with Zmod's physics mod that we are running, normally we don't get a whole lot of bounciness or jerkiness in the cab, but if I go around a corner fast enough, you will see the truck lean because of the cabin suspension, but also the random road bumps are going to be a little bit softer, so we're going to bounce a little more than what we normally do. And I'm going to purposely take this corner a little bit faster, and we hopefully will, yep, you can actually see it. It's very slight, but you'll see the truck really lean when I did that. If you looked at the right side, that's what the physics mod is doing, is giving you a more realistic view and more realistic physics, of course. Yeah, very noticeable here in this view. And apparently this becomes more pronounced in the rain also. Now, were you able to view the page, Bob? I'm curious. And so either like his IP is blocked or something going on with Facebag. It's actually in the upper 40s, low 50s today. It is quite gorgeous outside. It's going to be in the 50s and 60s all week. Actually, when I looked at AccuWeather, it goes up to March 9th. The only time we're going to be below freezing is at night. The daytime highs are going to be upper 40s, low 50s. And so that's two things, Randy. Something going on with your internet, which I don't think it is, or you could be banned from the group, which is why it's going to show as content not available. And all the trailers on that ATS mod update group, they all have their own cargo also. So I think the one drive end that's in there, or the custom reefer, That one does use SES, but a lot of those trailers do have their own custom cargoes. Oh, sweet. We got a nice view today. Right on the back of the sleeper. I should have just went into the left lane and went around this guy. But no, I'm being nice today. Well, trying to be. Well, we must be getting close to Vegas. That Spirit Airlines is going into Harry Reid International. Hey, Sherwin, how's it going today? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate your comment also. Concrete barriers in the covered wagon. That's awesome, Bobster.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Nope, I didn't need to change lanes because we're going left. I'm an idiot. Truck driver just getting misdirected. Smokey Bear, you're not going to get anything advertising that you're there, you know. Turn the discos off. You know what I forgot to do? Why traffic is so light? We were in ATS for convoy last night. Guess who didn't turn traffic back up to where it normally is supposed to be at? There. Now we're gonna get more traffic. It only took me what, a half hour to notice? Yeah, that's no longer McCarran Airport, that's Harry S. Reid International. Leave the need for speed to Top Gun pilots. I love that. And seeing that we're in Las Vegas, that's fitting because Nellis Air Force Base is right outside of Vegas. Turned up the traffic, Bobsta. We turn it down for convoy because the AI is literally so stupid, and I forgot to turn it back to where I normally run it at. Alright, so the next question is, do I blame Bob? We're going to have a way station down here just before we get into Kingman to where we jump on Interstate 40. If we get pulled in, I had told him this last night in convoy, I was going to blame him today. So do we blame Bob or do we get a green light? You did see 1.2. I do turn traffic up just a little bit from default. Oh, I give and take, Bob. All right, 3 hours of drive time left, so we can go about 180 miles. So that will put us down to 1150, well, 1120 to 1150. He might be Bobsta. Why is the right lane shut down? I don't see them working. I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna blame Bob. He's too deserving to not be blamed.
Navigation resumed.
And with the physics mod from Zmod, there is down on the bottom of the PDF or the user for the user manual, there is some throttle adjustments that you can do if you want. I did make those throttle adjustments. So what that actually does is make your accelerator a little less responsive. The RPMs drop a little bit slower from what they normally do. So I am so used to skip shifting on the lower side, like 1, 3, 4, but now with the physics mod, I can actually shift normally, first, second, third, fourth, flip the range selector, and then get to the high side.
To the left, and then continue straight.
Now, if our load is light enough and whatnot, then yeah, I can still skip shift. Don't worry, Bob. You're the Roadrunner, and I'm that guy right there, Wild E. Coyote. I like blowing stuff up, especially myself. That wasn't a good echo check. I mean, there was some there, but I really couldn't hear it. All right, I'm curious. This is oh, do I want to go through Camp Verde or do we go down through Wickenburg and stuff like that? I think we're gonna no. Let's go the old way before they added this here. We're gonna go over to Ash Fork actually, because we're probably gonna end up sleeping there depending on time, and then we'll go down the old way of how we used to go to Vegas or going to Phoenix from Vegas.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Okay, 163 miles to where I put the pin on GPS. There's not going to be a rest area before Ash Fork, so let's hammer on it. Hey, what color was my trucking convoy last night? Get out of the way, Billy Big Rig coming through. I don't just white and green so good to go so good together. So we were running John Ruta's W900 last night in Convoy, and I had a green old school bullet paint scheme on there. The main truck was green, and then white and black for the, well, white for the bullet, and then an outline of black. It was a really nice, sharp truck, and I also put neon green lights on it, and when we were running at night, they called my truck an alien.
Keep to the right, and then take the exit on the right.
Hey, look at that. Good timing.
Navigation resumed. 650 feet.
And when is this
turn
load
left.
due? Monday morning to Monday afternoon. We're on Friday. Good. I can move the time forward so it will be daylight when we get up.
In 650 feet, turn left.
Oh, I went by the parking, so guess what? We're going to go through the pumps and then we'll park over there. Don't worry. I'm going the one way for about 100 feet.
Navigation resumed. Navigation resumed.
And we just made it at 8 o'clock, so we get up. It is 6, 8. What do you know? Daylight. Woo! Not sure why that looks that way, but we're not going to say anything. Oh, for what little pre-trip we can actually do, I'd say passed, with the exception of something that needs to be rode up to be looked at, and that's back there on the trailer. And going this route just brings back a whole lot of memories. So I'm trying to think, when was the other way added, US 93? Was that 135, 136? And then this road basically got forgotten? Oh, that is, unless you were in Camp Verde and going to Vegas, then you would come up this way. just remember, if you guys are liking today's stream so far, please leave a thumbs up, especially while the stream is active. That feedback does go a long way with other users who may be looking for someone playing American Truck Simulator.
50 feet, turn left.
Welcome back, Randy.
In 650 feet, turn right.
Up, drive on the inside here, Coda. Trying to do that, you're just asking for trouble. Yeah, you see the cab tilt there? That is not good. That was a sign that I took that turn probably 5-10 miles an hour way too quick. Just call me Scully or Fox Mulder. Oh, if we went the other way, this is right where we would be getting on at, right here. That was the 303.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Yep, that was a moron move by me right there, too. All right, so we're basically on the 10 here, now down to El Paso. Echo check is working. There we go. Let's get some loudness to the stream. Or what they say for NASCAR, crank it up. Now, Bobsa, you said you got the Moza R5. Did you buy the bundle or did you just buy the base? Now, were you gonna get anything else to go with it, like the TSW wheel or anything like that? Yeah, even though I had Stalks before I got the Moza, and I actually ran those Stalks before I got the ones from Moza themselves. And the ones that I got from Amazon, they were not bad, to be honest. But having an all-in-one integrated solution like Moza does is definitely tons better. Yeah, I sent my old Stalks over to Randy, and he's having fun using them. He even says he forgets where his real turn signal Stalks are in his car. And I've done that before too, when I've been going into town thinking I've been playing the game for a while. Because I normally, even on my own, I don't run automatic. That's only on ETS2. And I will try to push an imaginary clutch in my Jeep when I don't have one, because I'm just so used to playing the game that way. Alright, 5 hours left to drive. That gets us to 5 o'clock. Okay. Well, 4:30, 5 o'clock. And I didn't mention this at the beginning of the stream, but the ZMod's physics mod, it is absolutely free. If you want to put a donation, you can set your own price, but by default, the mod is absolutely free. You guys see how much more the cabin bounces around with this physics mod than if I wasn't running it? If I wanted to do a comparison, I would actually have to hop out of the game and disable the physics mod and then come back in. Now, Zmod does give you some default settings, but I am not running those. I just found those to be too soft on those. So I went ahead, I've stiffened things up a little bit. Did you hear back from the insurance company or the garage on the car, Randy, about the bent tie rods from the tow company? Roger. Wow, that looks like a storm brewing in front of us. I appreciate it, New Mexico, giving me the green light. Another couple and a half to another 2 to 2.5 hours that we can drive. We're going to try to get into El Paso to sleep. Not a guarantee. And let's actually set a waypoint here. So, yeah, I think we'll go right there if we have a... And how far? 100 miles. So that's actually perfect. We'll stop right at that truck stop right there. And then we're also going to need fuel here shortly also. Yeah, I have Zmod's FOV mod with it. Yeah, it's only the right mirror on the highway killer. So I may end up going back and using Warrior's FOV mod, just because I normally didn't have any issues with that. The thing was, the zoom was a little too close in compared to what Z-Mods is. And since this load does need to deliver by, what did we say, Monday? Yeah, so do we want to do a little bit of night driving so we can see how the truck looks at night? If so, I will throw right to sleep once we get to our truck stop. And I think I'm going to do that just so we can have some night drive time here. And just a reminder, if you are enjoying the video and you are already not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. It is absolutely free. I am not going to ask you guys for any money. There's no super chats, no super thanks, no channel memberships here. Because, yeah, everybody else asks for money. Let's do something different. I've got a full-time job. I don't need your money. So that's why none of that stuff is active on this channel. The only thing I do not have control over, well, very little control, is the ads that you guys see. If you do want to run an ad blocker, I'm totally fine with that. And so where we're stopping at, I don't know if you want to call it El Paso or do you want to call it Las Cruces? I'm going to call this more definitely Las Cruces. I mean, we're 30 miles away from El Paso.
In 650 feet, turn left.
Really? The pumps go that way? Okay. Hey, Clark, welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure what causes that. I'm not sure if it's the real company mod, or if something got shifted off here and it just hasn't been reported. I'm gonna say things just got shifted off. The real company mod should not affect the locations of the triggers. I'm curious what this viewpoint is. Oh, gateway to Texas. All right. I'll do that, Randy, probably right when I'm done with the stream. Okay, so apparently we are in Texas. Anthony, Texas, that is. All right, and this should be the end of the viewpoint right here. And it was. We're pulling in here to sleep for the night. Hey, James, how's it going today? All right, look at that, 4 o'clock in the morning. Alright, we're all good, drivers. Let's get the heck out of Dodge and get this load delivered. Oh, we may not be able to make it today. And we've got, oh, 636. Okay, I was wondering why it said 700. You know, I should have put a Detroit in this. Because if there was no oil under it, there's no oil in it. And yes, I stole that from you, Randy.
Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Yeah, the Series 60 motors were notorious for leaking oil. Actually, all of them were. At least until Freightliner took them over. Not so much these days. Their DD16s and 15s and 13s, they don't think they have that problem any longer. But the old school engines, when Detroit actually owned it, yeah. Oh yeah, back when I was driving now, I had a cat back in the day. All my trucks had cats in them. With the exception of the dump truck that I drove that had a Mack engine in it. So even a cat, the 3406 blocks, and they still leaked oil back in the day. For a week, I would probably go through easily 2 gallon. And that sounds like a lot of oil, and it probably was. The first truck that I drove out of school was a 425 3406. I think it was still a B block, to be honest. And that thing was actually not a bad truck. Now the second FLD that I drove was a 350 with the 410 rears that was scared of its own weight. That thing sucked. And that second one was an old Celadon truck. Actually, Bob, that dump truck, even though it was an older Mac R, that was probably the most taken care of truck that I drove back in my days. Yeah, 60 degrees this morning. Not opening the windows as of yet. Yeah, the Mac was a straight 9. The first FLD that I drove, which was flatbed, was a 9. The second one that I drove was a 9. I trained in a W900 that was a... I think that was a 10-speed because then it wasn't around the world. Or what I call around the world. Other people may call it something different. Yeah, round robin around the world, basically. Yep. I think we're going to get a gorgeous sunrise over there. Sun is just about to pop out. Oh, I see the rays. It's got to peek over the mountain before we see it. And let there be light. Holy moly, that's a big sun. That was Scat Pack. That looked awesome. We went through there right at the right time, the right angle, and everything else in order to see that. I don't think I've ever seen that before in the game.
Keep to the right, and then take the exit on the right.
And look how big the sun still is. Hey David, how's it going today? I think everybody is guilty of that, Scat Pack. And everybody who does stream the game plays the game differently too. Wow, must be a silent crossing like there, because no train horn. And this here with no train horn coming through there is so reminiscent of Kearney, Nebraska.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
A little late there, Google. Deontay, how's it going today? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is John Ruta's Coronado or 122 SD. And I'm sure if there is an emergency and they're going through Kearney and they're, say something is on the tracks, that a train will blow its horn, but normally they do not. All right, 5 hours left. We got 293 miles to go. Due Monday morning. Yeah, we're probably gonna end up stopping one more time. Sorry, four-wheeler. My bad. Thought you were in the right lane. That definitely looks like rain clouds in front of us. Now, if there was a green tint, I would be worried, because that can definitely signify a tornado. Not always, but it can. And that right there is why you do not brake check a truck. They are going to slam into you, and a truck is always going to win. And it definitely looks threatening, but no rain as of yet. And we still got 3 hours left to drive, so 2:30. Really, AI? From a 2-lane to a 4-lane, you've got to slow down? Really? That was still yellow when I went through. Screw you, Texas.
Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Oh, it was a speeding violation. I thought it was red light. How fast was I going? I haven't been paying attention. Oh, I probably deserved it if I got it. And with my $4.148 billion, I think I can afford $1,360. $10 over? Oops.
To the right, and then turn right.
I'm gonna do some trip planning here. Yeah, we're gonna have to stop here because or we can pull in here, but no, I'm gonna go here, and that will leave us about 150 miles left for our trip. What is it, just a little wide spot on the road? Basically. All right. Yeah, I moved it to 9 o'clock, 7 p.m. And then we went ahead and sleep because we need to be there by 1:58. We're like 3 hours away, so we're good here at 5 in the morning. All right, I say we're good at, well, as much as we can do until some more game dynamics get added in. Alright, we're in this final mile of this 1,600 mile journey. Well, close to 1,700 really. And we're at the part of the day right here to where it is starting to get light outside. And then your headlights really don't work. So that was really tough to see. It's getting a little better here as the sun gets higher and higher, of course. Now, where did I put my sunglasses at?
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
I'll let you pass that time, useless. Hamburgers, 99 cents, eh? They haven't been 99 cents for about 20, 25 years. I am not sure, to be honest with you, Randy.
In 650 feet, turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
All right, where do they want this? Right there? Okay, I think I can do that. All right, and that is all the time that I do have for today. I do want to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, make sure that you leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down because all feedback is important. If you liked what you saw and you are already not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. Have a great rest of your Sundays, and remember, keep the shiny side up, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop.